What does one do with 200 onions? That is a great question. First, you're gonna let them cure on a drying rack. This is them after 2 weeks. You can see most of the tops died back. And on the ones that don't, like this one right here, it still has a firm neck and a green top. It was compared to this other one that is brown and has a nice loose neck. So the ones with the loose neck are going to get braided, and the one with the green tops are going to get frozen. So here I am just sorting them into two piles. One pile is for the freezer and the other pile is for braiding. So that's what the two piles look like. You can see some green over there. And for the braiding pile, you're gonna wanna start that with your biggest onion in the middle, 2 onions on the side, and tie a little piece of twine around the top, nice and tight. I like to also add a little loop right there in case I need to hang it. And then you just braid them how you would braid hair. I can see here I did one purple braid, one white onion braid, and one yellow onion braid. And then I had a little bit extra of yellow onions. And here I've just slowed it down so you can really see the process. So again, starting with that big one in the middle and then the 2 smaller ones on the side and a piece of twine. Then I'm going to take the tops and give them one braid, like one each side, and then add another one on top. Again, with the largest onion going in the middle. You can clean off like the roots and stuff if you want to, but you really don't have to. These are going to go in my house, so I do want to clean them just a little bit. And then, yeah, add the next ones and you keep going. So this one was the last of the onion, so it's a little bit of every different color, but that's still kind of cool. And then I had to clean up. So I save all of these tops, all the extras, and give them to my chickens. One of my braids broke, so I had to retie it. And then I kind of just cut off all the any extra stem or extra roots that I can go ahead and get off out in the garage before I bring them inside, so it's a little bit neater on the inside. And then here I'm taking all the ones that are going to go into the freezer and cutting the tops off and leaving just the onions behind to process inside. So inside, definitely going to want your food processor or some sort of onion chopper for this, because as you can see, I'm chopping 100 onions and peeling them. I got my husband to come help with this. So he was chopping the tops off and then I was peeling, and it was just lots and lots of peeling. By the end, our eyes were absolutely burning. This is so much cutting of onions all at once. But I am very grateful to have a food processor for this, because it would literally take so long without. This method is really nice because obviously you already have the onions chopped. So I can just take a little bag of these frozen onions and just pop them onto the skillet and cook them and make a really flavorful dinner. This is my red eyes after chopping onions. You can see I just spread them out on a cookie sheet and then put them into the freezer like this. I let them freeze for about 4 hours, and then this is kind of what they look like after they are frozen. And I bagged them up into little single serving portion sizes. This made 25 bags, which is enough onions for me for about a month, which is awesome because I still have my braided ones as well. And that's how you preserve the onions.